Okay. So in the previous class, we have done with two problems. One was on based on U2 manometer, that is gauge pressure, and another one was U2 manometer vacuum pressure. So the next problem is like this. Okay. So we shall see the problem now. In a U2 manometer is used to measure A U2 manometer is used to measure the pressure of water in a pipeline, which is in excess of atmospheric pressure. So if it is excess of atmospheric pressure, it is gauge pressure. It is gauge pressure. The right limb of the manometer contains mercury. The right limb of the manometer contains mercury and is open to the atmosphere. So the right limb is having a mercury. See here, if this is the manometer, this is the pipe, and this is the manometer, U2 manometer. Okay. What is saying is on the right limb manometer contains mercury. Here this is right, this is left. In right limb we are having mercury and it is open to the atmosphere. It is open to the atmosphere. Okay. The contact between water and mercury is in the left limb. So it means that here it is the contact between water and mercury. So we have to find the pressure of water which is flowing through this pipe and it is passed over here, and there is an interface between mercury and water over here. Okay, the contact between water and mercury is in the left limb. Determine the pressure of water in the main line. We have to determine the pressure here in the main line. If the difference in the level of mercury in the limbs of U2 is 10 centimeter, if the difference in the level of mercury is what, this and this, right? Mercury is till this point, right? And in the left limb it is in here, right? So what is the difference between the two levels? It is 10 centimeter. Okay. And free surface of the mercury is in the level of center of pipe and the free surface of the mercury. So what he is trying to say is that whatever free surface of mercury is there now, whatever free surface of mercury is there now, it is in contact with the center of the pipe. So it is like this. If this is the pipe and this is the center, the level of the mercury is till this point. Okay, the level of the mercury is same, and even the fluid which is flowing through the pipe is having the same height. Okay, you just consider this. I have one more diagram. I'll show it to you how it comes. Okay, so you read the sentence. If the pressure of water in the pipe, okay, leave that. In the limbs of the U2 is 10 centimeter, and the free surface of the mercury, free surface means this one, free surface of the mercury is in level with the center of the pipe, is in level with the center of the pipe. So the diagram will be like this. This is the pipe in which water is flowing. We have to measure its pressure. Okay, and the water applies some pressure. Okay, when it applies some pressure, it makes an interface between the mercury and water. Okay, the mercury is there in the left limb.
Hello, sir.
Now what is saying that
Sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Hello. Some students are waiting.
Yeah,
sir.
tell me.
Some students are waiting, sir.
Yeah, fine.
Join the class.
Wait, I'll take them. Only one student is waiting, not some students. Okay. Okay, fine. Okay, so where I was. So in the left limb, we are having water and there is an interface between water and mercury. In the left limb, determine the pressure of water in the main line. If the difference in the level of mercury in the limbs of U2 is 10 centimeter and free surface of the mercury is in level with center of the pipe. The free surface of mercury, this is the free surface, not this is the free surface. Whenever a fluid is in contact with air or atmospheric air, this surface of any liquid is known as free surface. Not this surface is called as free surface. Remember this. This is an interface between liquid water and mercury. This is the point where it is free surface. The free surface of mercury is this. So which is in line with the center of the pipe. Okay, which is in line with the center of the pipe. Now, if the next question is that if the Pressure of water in a pipeline is reduced to 9810 Newton per meter square. Calculate the new difference level of mercury. Okay. What happened? Please mute yourself. Everyone. Please mute yourselves. Okay. So that is the question. So what is trying to say is you have to find the pressure of the water in the mainline. How you will find the pressure of the water in the mainline? Anyone? Now before that, can anyone tell me what is H1 and H2? You understood the question or no?
Yes, sir.
So what is H1 and H2? Which is the formula to calculate the pressure? P equal to minus rho 2 GH2. Correct?
No, sir.
P equal to what? Rho 2 GH2 minus rho 1 GH1. Whether we are calculating atmospheric pressure, gauge pressure or vacuum pressure here? Answer me for gauge pressure.
Gauge pressure. Gauge
Okay,
pressure.
good. Gauge pressure. So rho 2 GH2 minus rho 1 GH1. So what is rho 2 here? What is rho 2? Density of what?
Mercury.
Mercury. 13,600 into 9.81 into H2. H2 is how much?
10 centimeter.
10 centimeter. 10 into 10 raised to minus 2 we can write. Okay. Minus. What is rho 1?
Density of water.
Density of water. 1000 into 9.81. You can mute yourself. 1000 into 9.81 into 10 into 10 raised to minus 2. Am I right or wrong? Any one of you? Here I will say that H2 is equal to H1 equal to 10 centimeter. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
Am I right? Okay. Why? Because this is the height of the water from the datum to the lighter liquid. That is 10 centimeter. And the same height for the manometric liquid is H2. Therefore, H1 is equal to H2. That is 10 centimeter. What is the answer for this? What is the pressure at this point? If you are not understood, I'll read it. 13,600 into 9.81 into 10 into 10 raised to minus 2 minus 1000 into 9.81 into 10 into 10 raised to minus 2. What is the answer? Any one of you? Fast. Shall I write it again? 13,600 rho 2 into 9.81 into 10 into 10 raised to minus 2. Minus. I'll write it down. Okay. 1000 into 9.81 into 10 into 10 raised to minus 2. What is the answer? Everyone has to solve. Fast.
136.
136, huh? Check.
294.3, sir.
Check again.
12.36.
Into
10 to the power of
12.36 10 raised to
3. 12360.6 Newton per meter square. This is my answer. How many of you got this? Correct?
yes sir.
So 123.06.6 Newton per meter square. This is the answer for mute yourself, everyone. So this is the answer for the pressure of water in the main line. So we have found the pressure of water in the main line now. Now the next question is what? If the pressure of water in the pipe, okay, if the pressure of water in the pipeline is reduced to 9810, calculate the new difference level of mercury. Calculate the new difference level of mercury. It means that, see, I have got this pressure 12360.6 Newton per meter square of this water. Okay. So what is trying to that in the second part of the question is saying that if I reduce this pressure to 9810 Newton per meter square, if I reduce the pressure to 9810 Newton, तुमको कितना में मिला हो? How much ever you get? This part is over. First part is done. The next part is what? He is telling that if I reduce the pressure of water in the pipeline to 9810, calculate the new difference of level in the mercury. Means what? If I reduce the pressure, what will happen? I have to calculate the difference of level of mercury. That is this one. Which is this? This is H2. I have to calculate H2. Right or no?
Yes, sir.
So how you want to calculate? How you want to calculate? Tell me. Understand this problem. It is very important from the exam point of view. From the exam point of view, it is very important. Okay. You understood this part? This part you have understood, I think. Okay. Now we have got this pressure. We have found out. And this the problem. First part of the problem is over. The another part of the problem is there. Whether he is telling that I will reduce the pressure of water in this. I'll reduce the pressure of water in this. What will happen to the new level of the mercury? What is the level of mercury? Okay. Now tell me, if I reduce the pressure of water in this, what will happen? Whether there is a rise or there will be a fall on the left limb.
Fall.
Whether there will be a rise in left limb or fall in left limb.
Fall in the left limb.
Rise.
Why? Because what will happen if I reduce the pressure from 12,360 to 9,810? What is happening? The pressure is getting reduced, right? If the pressure in the water gets reduced, what will happen? This will start pushing the water outside, na?
Yes, sir.
So what will happen in the left limb? Whether the water will rise or fall? Left limb में rise होता है कि fall होता है?
Rise.
It will rise. Why? Because when the pressure, अभी देखो इतना pressure है, यहाँ तक आ गया पानी, ठीक है? That has applied a pressure on mercury. Okay, do you agree with this? If I reduce the pressure, what will happen? The water will be sucked in. ठीक है? For an example, when I was teaching you the atmospheric pressure and gauge pressure, in gauge pressure and vacuum pressure, gauge pressure जब apply करेंगे, it will be more than atmospheric pressure. Okay, so what it will do? It will be more than this, right? But when the vacuum pressure is there, what will happen? Water will be sucked in, right? So here vacuum pressure नहीं है, but pressure मैंने कम कर दिया. When the water pressure applied by this water is more, it will push this up, right? When the water pressure is reduced, what will happen? It will be pushed backward. The mercury will be pushed backward. So here on the left limb, what will happen? There will be a rise of mercury. But in the left limb, in the right limb, what will happen? Right limb पे क्या होगा? Fall. Right limb पे, right limb पर fall होगा. Fall of the mercury. Understood this? Okay. You note this down, everything. If you have noted it down, you remember this answer. Okay. Now. Okay. So what happened is I have reduced the pressure to 9810. Then what happens? This will go up now. So I want to know what changes have happened and what is the new level of mercury. What is the new level of mercury? If I say that when I reduce the pressure here, there will be a x distance rise in the water here, and there is a x distance fall in the water mercury level here. The same amount of rise and fall will be there, na? Right? The same amount of rise and fall will be there, right?
Yes, sir.
See. So if the same amount of rise and fall is there, this is 10 centimeter. This is 10 centimeter, right? So what will be the H1 now? What will be the new level? New level will be this one. New level will be this one. B dash, C dash. New level will be this one. B dash and C dash, because the water are rising up by X centimeter and it has fallen by X centimeter here. Okay, now, so if I consider this to be a new level of the mercury or the datum, then what will be 10? What will be H1 here? Very good. 10 minus X. What will be H2 over here?
10
Very
minus
good.
10 minus 6.
10 minus 2x. Very good. It is 10 minus 2x is H2. Okay. So the same thing is here. Okay. Whatever I have drawn here, that is the same thing over here. So whenever there is a fall, whenever the pressure reduces here, what will happen? There will be a rise of mercury in this, because BCD is here. Previous datum is here, right? The next datum will become this one, because water level will drop, water pressure level will drop, and the mercury will rise. So it has risen by X centimeter, and here it has fallen by X centimeter from the center of pipe, right? Now, so what will be the new changes? This will be H1, this will be H2. So what you have to calculate is, you have to calculate H2. Why you have to calculate H2? Because he has asked the new difference level of mercury. So he has asked the difference between BC dash and D. So उसने ये difference पूछा है, वो difference है H2 और उसका value है 10 minus 2x. Can I calculate 10 minus 2x directly?
No.
Can I calculate 10 minus 2x directly? I can find out H2? No. I have to find the value of x now, right? I have to find
Yes,
the value of x.
Yes, sir.
So how you will find out the value of x? How you will find out the value of x now? Any ideas you have? Same formula, right? Which is the formula? P equal to rho 2 GH2 minus rho 1 GH1. Correct? Okay. Now, we know the pressure here. We know the pressure of water which is flowing through the pipe. Do you agree? How much it is? What is the pressure of water flowing through the pipe? It is 9810. Correct or no? This much amount of water is flowing through the pipe. Previous problem में क्या था? We have just calculated the pressure in the fluid, right? But
Yes,
now
sir.
he has given the pressure. We have to find out the difference in the level of mercury. 9810. Rho 2 is how much? 13,600 into 9.81. Okay. Minus. Sorry. Into. I'll write it correctly. I will be reading the answers, reading the values. Okay, you just keep on tracking it. 13,600 into 9.81 into what will be H2 here? What will be H2?
10 minus 2x.
10 minus 2x. But it is in terms of centimeter, na? So it will be like this. 10 minus 2x divided by 100. Because you have to convert it in terms of meter. Now, I'll write this minus का part ये जो है ना वो नीचे लिखूंगा अभी. I'll write it down here this side. Because if I write it, it will overlap this. Okay. What is rho 1000 into G 9.81 into H1 कितना है? H1 is what? What is H1?
10 minus
10
x.
minus x.
10 minus x by 100. Okay. Now this is according to this data is according to the datum line. What one? Which one? B dash C dash. And the previous problem which I have done in this part only, previous part of this problem is based on the datum line BC. But now the problem is based on the new datum line, that is B dash C dash. Okay.
C dash.
Can you calculate now the value of x? Can you calculate the value of x? Or shall I do it? You can do it now. It is a simple simplification, right? So what you do is better you write 1000 into 9.81 like this outside, and keep like this 13.6 into 10 minus 2x. So it will be easy for your calculation. Divided by 100 minus of 10 minus x by 100. Will it be done? Solve it and tell me the value of x first, everyone. Find the value of x. Find the value of x now. Have you understood or not? Shall I write it again? Ten minus 2x. Okay, minus 10 minus x by 100. Solve it and let me know the answer first. See what I have done is this I have written directly 13.6 into 1000. So what I did is I have taken out 1000 from this. So it will become 13.6 again. So it will be easy for you to calculate. Otherwise, you have to multiply this with this with this. So you can directly do this. Okay. What you can do is you can do 9810 divided by 1000 into 9.81. Okay. This much you can do. And equal to this everything. Try to solve and let me know the answer. First, I want the value of x.
Minus 28.
No.
0.99.
0.99. What unit? What?
Meters.
Centimeters.
Centimeters.
Centimeters. Okay. The answer is in terms of centimeter. 0.99 centimeter. X equal to 0.99 centimeter. Now what I have to find out here? H2. H2 equal to what? 10 minus 2x. So 10 minus 2 into 0.99 is how much? Eight point zero
So 9.
8.016 centimeter. Okay, this is the answer. Fine. Any doubts? Any doubts, guys? Was the problem
Explain
easy or
once
explain once
Explain
again?
once
Huh? From where? From the previous part or from this part?
Previous part, sir.
From the previous part. Huh? Okay. So I won't write the previous everything. Okay, I'll just erase this. Okay. In this problem, the question was that you have to find the pressure in the fluid which is flowing through the pipe. First part of the problem. Okay, I have found it using the same equation which we have taken in the previous this one. P equal to rho 2 GH2 minus rho 1 GH1. Right. So I have calculated P equal to rho 2 GH2 minus rho 1 GH1. Okay. So this was the formula. I have calculated the pressure in the fluid of water, pressure in the water in the pipe. So here is the statement. Wait. Determine the pressure of water in the main line. So I have calculated this. This is the first part of the problem. Okay. This is the first part of the problem. Now, what it's saying is, if the pressure of water in the pipeline is reduced to 9810. So when I calculated this pressure of water, it was around 12,360.3 something, 6 something, right? Newton per meter square. Which one is greater? This one or this one?
12,000.
12,000. I got it. 12,000. 12,000 is greater. So when I was going through this, The first case, I have calculated the pressure at this point and I got this pressure. Okay. Now he is telling that if I reduce the pressure of water in the pipeline, ಈಗ ನನಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟು आंसर ಬಂದೈತೆ. Okay, I have got this much answer now. मुझे इतना आंसर मिल गया अभी. But if मैं इसको अभी प्रेशर कम कर दूंगा इसके अंदर तो क्या होगा? What will happen if I reduce the pressure? So if I reduce the pressure over here, what will happen? Mercury will rise. Mercury will rise in the left limb and right limb it will decrease because mercury का quantity same है ना. Mercury will rise in the left limb and decrease in the right limb. Okay, why? Because यहाँ पे rise होगा, ಇಲ್ಲಿ rise ಆಗ್ತೈತಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ fall ಆಗ್ತೈತಿ. ಎಷ್ಟು rise ಆಗೈತೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇಲ್ಲಿ fall ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ क्वांटिटी ऑफ द मर्क्यूरी सेम. यहाँ पे मैं कोई आउटलेट नहीं है. जितना अभी देखो, अभी इसमें प्रेशर कम कर दिया मैंने, तो क्या होगा? पानी अंदर चला जाएगा. ये प्रेशर अप्लाई कम कर देगा ना. Whatever pressure it is applied by this fluid or water will become less. When it becomes less, what will happen? The mercury will push this water in, try to push this water up. So what will happen? The mercury will rise in the left limb and fall in the right limb. So we have to find the difference in the mercury level after I reduce the pressure. So mercury ಏನಾಗ್ತೈತಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಟ್ಟ ಬರ್ತೈತಿ ತಿಳ್ಕೊ. Mercury will come here after rising and after falling the mercury will come here. So E point in the fall agitla, so this will be X, and E point in the rise agitla, this will be X. Both are same. Rise and fall of the mercury level in the limbs is same. Okay. So that only we have calculated. So we have taken this as X, this as X. So this is the difference. How it is? See here. I want to know the new H1 and H2. H1 andre ena? From the datum line to the center of the pipe. This is the height of the lighter liquid. Ishta. But this is 10 centimeter. This is X centimeter. So this is X centimeter. Okay. This is X centimeter. So 10 minus X is H1. Now how to calculate H2? What is H2? The difference in the mercury level. The difference in the mercury level is H2. So from here to here. So illo X aiti, illo X aiti. Yakandra this is the X, same X. So 10 minus this total 10 minus X plus X, that is 2X. So 10 minus 2X. That will become your H1 and H2. You put the same formula, put the values of H2 and H1 and calculate the answer. You'll get the value of X. That is rise and fall of the liquid in the mercury in the U2 manometer. Then you have to find out the difference in the level of mercury, that is H2. 10 minus 2X, you will get 8.02 something Newton per centimeter. Centimeter. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'll be rubbing this. So you remember these problems, okay? How it has been solved? How is the method? How is the method you have to remember? Okay. The next problem is a bit same as the previous problem, but there are some differences. Okay. So what is saying that there is a figure which we have to show you. Okay. A figure shows, see, here he is saying that a figure is shown. Okay. Therefore, a figure is already there in the problem. But in previous problems, there is nothing like they have mentioned that based on this figure or from this figure number. Okay. So you should draw this figure. You should remember, you should read the question, understand the problem and draw this manometer. Okay. That's why I'm concentrating on this part. See here, same. You have to remember this, means you have to understand how there is a fall and how there is a rise. That's what I'm telling you. When the pressure reduces, there will be a rise in the mercury level and fall in here. Okay. Fine. So the next problem is what? He has given the diagram. Okay, what is saying that there is a conical vessel having its outlet at A to which a U-tube manometer is connected. This is the outlet of the conical vessel. This is the conical vessel. Okay, conical vessel which is having the outlet at A and the reading of the which is connected to an U-tube manometer. This is connected to an U-tube manometer. The reading of the manometer given in the figure shows when the vessel is empty. So this is the rise of the mercury level. This is the rise of the mercury level. So this is H1 or H2?
H2.
H2. Good. See, one confusion he has given here. On the left limb, he has given the level of mercury. On the right limb, he has given a conical shape. Okay. Remember this, huh? This is a bit confusion because previously what we have done, everything was like this. Left limb पे पानी का pressure ढूंढते थे and mercury का level right limb में देखते थे. But here it is opposite. In the left limb, on your left, it is mercury. On your right, it is funnel. Okay. So this is H2, 20 centimeter. Find the reading of the manometer when the vessel is completely filled with water. So what is happening is now abhi isme pani nahi hai. I'm not putting any water in this. Okay. So there is water here at the base. So it is applying some pressure to it, and this pressure is rising up and the mercury is rising up, and you are finding out that H2 is 20 centimeter. Now you have to find the reading of the manometer when I completely fill this funnel or conical vessel with water. When I completely fill this conical vessel with water, what will be the pressure rise? Okay, you have to find that. Now, what is not there here?
H1.
H1. How you will calculate H1? How can you calculate H1? Okay. See here, has it given any pressure? No. So how to find out is same formula. This is on the left limb. Okay. On the left limb, we can say that, or sorry, on the left limb, we can say that rho 2 G H2. Right? Because we know H2, we know G, we know the what it is, the manometric fluid is mercury. Okay, that is rho 2. Anywhere it is written. Okay, it is not written means it is obviously it is mercury. Okay, done. And what is the lighter liquid? That is water. Okay, so equal to rho 1 G H1. Okay, now can you calculate the value of H1? Why this is like this? Because the same formula. See, I have told you that at this point the pressure will be same. Okay, at this point the pressure will be same because in horizontal line the pressure will be same. So this is H2. This is H1 from here to here. Okay, so what is to calculate? I want to calculate the pressure at this point. So what I'll calculate? I'll use P equal to rho GH formula, right? So that is the formula which I'm using over here. So calculate the value of H2, H1. Calculate the value of H1. Any one of you? Root 2 is how much? 13,600 into 9.81 into height is 0.2 meter, that is 20 centimeter, equal to rho 1 is 1000 into 9.81 into H1 is how much? We have to calculate. What is the value of H1?
2.72.
2.72. Okay, fine, thank you. This is the level of water. Sorry, H1 is 2.72. Okay, now the unit will be meter, correct? Because it is in terms of length. Okay, it is meter of water. It is meter of water. It is meter of water. What it is? 2.72 meter of water. Why meter of water? Because I have found out the pressure because of water. Okay, in terms of meter of water. So if I want to find out the pressure, I will use P equal to rho GH1. I can find the pressure of water which is applied at this point. Okay, So remember this H1, whatever you are written, is 2.72 meter of water. Okay, like some say that the pressure of water is 76, atmospheric pressure is 760 mm of Hg. That is in terms of mercury. That is 760 mm of mercury. Okay, same way it is H1 is that 2.72 meter of water. Now we have calculated H1. Now the question is that find the reading of the manometer. Find the reading of the manometer when the vessel is completely filled with water. When I go on filling water inside this, so if I go on filling water inside this, it will start applying some pressure here. Do you agree? If I go on applying water, if I go on putting water in this, the water will be applying pressure in this mercury. Right or no?
Yes, sir.
So what will happen if I go on applying pressure on this, whether there will be rise or fall on the right limb?
Water.
Rise of water.
Right.
In mercury, what will happen? On the left limb. Sorry, on the right limb. This
Right,
side.
sir. Rise.
Right, sir. Right, sir.
Slightly rise, sir. Molecule level, sir.
Sir, decrease, sir. Decrease.
Where?
On the right side.
Right
This is right, this is left.
Right side, sir, decrease, and left side, sir, increase.
Okay, very good. So when I go on putting water in this, andre ena one funnel aiti, I have connected to a YouTube manometer. I'm going on putting water in this. So that water will apply some pressure. Before that, I didn't put any water here. Understand this. Before there is some water. That is applying some pressure. Okay. That pressure I have calculated in terms of H1, that is meter of water. Now I'll go on filling this completely with water. So what will happen? The remaining water will start applying a pressure on this. So on the right side of the limb, the mercury level will drop, and on the left limb it will rise. On the left limb it will be rising. Okay. Remember, don't get confused with left and right. Okay. Wherever the pipe, you remember based on that. Okay. Fine. Now, so now what he is telling that find the reading of the manometer. That is, reading of the manometer means H1 and H2 or pressure. Okay. Find the reading of the manometer when we go on filling it completely with water. So what we have to find out? We have to find the reading of the manometer or H2 value. Okay. Now, it is like the previous problem. Right? It is same as the previous problem. Now, so this is the diagram for that. Okay, what has happened? I have started filling the water in the conical tube. Okay, it is going on applying some pressure. You can see that this was the previous datum line. Below this, it has fallen because the water has applied the pressure on the mercury, and this side it has risen up. So as I said, यहाँ पे जितना fall हुआ है, whatever fall is there, that is equal to whatever rise is there in the left limb of the U2 manometer. So there is a rise, there is a fall here. Okay. Abhi, what I have said, this is 20 centimeter. This is 20 centimeter mainly. Okay. Now the datum line has changed to this. The datum line has changed to this. What is H2 over here now? What is H2? What is H2? 20 plus 2y. What is H? Remember this, H2 is nothing but the difference in the level of mercury in both left limb and right limb. Difference in the level of mercury is in right limb and left limb. So this is the difference from this end to this end. Okay. So this is y plus 20 plus y. Okay. That will be 20 plus 2y. Now, can you calculate the value for manometric liquid? You have to calculate the value of y first, then you will calculate the value of H2. Like what we did previously. Or shall I do it?
Sir, once again.
Okay, see here. This you understood? इसमें पानी नहीं था पहले, there was no water in this. What has happened? This has applied some pressure. Okay, it was applying some pressure, right? But we required H1 here. H1 was something meter of water. Okay, we got H1 here, and now I have to say that what I'm saying is he is completely filling it with water, this funnel or this conical vessel. So when it's completely filled with water, what will happen? It will start applying a pressure on the mercury. So the mercury level will go down. It will come up here till this point. This will become a new datum line. Okay. Now, so at what distance it has fallen? Y. So it will rise to Y here. Okay. It will rise to Y. How much it has fallen? That much it will rise. That I have told you. Okay. Now the distance between the, what will be H2 here now? New H2. 20 plus 2Y. Right, 20 plus 2Y will be the new H2, difference in the mercury levels. Okay, you can see that the water has fallen to Y distance. Here the water are risen up by Y distance. Okay, 20 centimeter ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಮಟ ಇತ್ತು, ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಟ ಇತ್ತು, first ಮಟ. Okay, this was 20 centimeter. Now it is Y. This point to this point, it is the new level. Okay, so this is the H2 now. From this end to this end, this is the H2. What will be H2 now? If 20 plus Y plus Y, so how much it will be? 20 plus 2Y. Okay, this is a simple calculation which you have to do. Okay, it is not a rocket science. It is just that जितना यहाँ पे drop हुआ है उतना यहाँ पे rise हुआ है. And what is the level of mercury? What it has changed? It has changed from 20 to 20 plus 2Y. Because just drop again last rise again, so double 20 plus 2Y. Okay. Any doubts? Now what you have to find out? You have to find out the value of Y. How you will calculate the value of Y? So as we have said that pressure in the right limb or pressure in the left limb will be equal to pressure in the right limb. Okay, pressure in the left limb will be equal to pressure in the right limb. In the right limb. See, why I have taken this sentence is because, do we have any pressure over here? Did he say that I am applying this much pressure like in the previous problem? No. He has just said that you have to find the level of mercury. So that's why I'm telling you that whatever the pressure is there in the left limb, pressure in the left limb equal to pressure in the right limb. RL. Okay. So both are same. So what will be the pressure in the left limb? Anyone? What will the pressure in the left limb? What? 13.6 into 1000 into 9.81. इधातु ये हो गया रो, ये हो गया जी. What is H now?
20 plus
We can
1.
write 20 plus 2y divided by 100. Equal to pressure in the right limb will be 1000 into 9.81 into what? 3 plus, very good. 3 plus H1 divided plus Y divided by 100. Okay, 3 plus H1 divided by Y divided by 100. Okay, now calculate the answer for Y. Calculate the answer for Y. Calculate the answer for Y. Calculate the answer for y now. Everyone. H1 value you have found it out previously. That is 2 point something na 2.72. 2.72.
So it is only -8.
How much?
-816.
No, wrong.
1.17.
Wrong. What you can do is the same thing. Here, see, which is common? 1000, 1000, 9.81, 9.81 common. 11.4. 11.44 centimeter. 11.44 centimeter is the answer. Okay. Now, can you calculate the difference in level of mercury? That is H2. H2 is what? 20 plus 2y. 20 plus 2 into 11.44. What is the answer?
$42.8.
42.8. 42.9. Okay, 42.9 centimeter. 42.9 centimeter. Okay, fine. This is the answer. 42.9 centimeter is the answer for H2. Okay, fine. So these are the two important problems from the YouTube manometer. Okay. Any doubts till now? The time is already up. That's it. Any doubts you have? Diagram important. If they have given the diagram, you have to draw the diagram from the question paper. If they are not drawn, if they are not given, then you have to draw it, because without that you cannot solve the problem. So that's why I'm telling you, understand this H1 and H2 mainly. How there is a rise and fall. What will happen when the pressure increases? What will happen when the pressure decreases? For an example, so here, what happened here? For example, was here. Listen. So as I have told, the pressure in the water, if it increases, what will happen? It will be the level of mercury will be here. If the pressure decreases, the level of the mercury rises. And whenever the rise is there, the fall will be same. Why? Because quantity of mercury change agangilla. Same ulidat. Elladra. Yadu limb. Because alien noda, if there is any, I am not giving any other outlet to it. Okay. There is only outlet here. Till this point, it won't reach. Okay. So it is applying some atmospheric pressure. Fine. So if I reduce the pressure over here, what will happen? Water automatically go up, and the mercury along with that will rise here. Okay. And here the same amount of mercury will drop in the right limb. Okay. You have to remember this diagram. See here, he has given one sentence over here that determine the pressure of level of water if the difference in the level of mercury in the limbs of U-tube is 10 centimeter. See this sentence that free surface of mercury, whatever free surface of mercury is there, this is the free surface of mercury, not this one. If this is open to atmosphere, do you agree? This mercury level is open to the atmosphere, therefore it is free surface. Therefore the free surface of mercury is in level with the center of the pipe, Okay, that is the point. You should remember how the diagram is done. You solve some more problems and let me know if you have any doubts. Okay. Any other doubts? Any other doubts, guys? Okay, fine.